Hello, everyone. My name is Yasmin Al-Moghazi. I'm here from the American University in Cairo, the School of Global Affairs and Public Policy, with my team. This looks like a sad face because I want to tell you that we have failed. And I'm not just saying this for presentation purposes, but we have failed to draft a solid map for 2071. And there is a reason for that. Do you want to know why? Well, we are missing the key element that we should build this roadmap on, which is qualitative data. I wish that we had the chance to go down and interview a lot of Emiratis and know how they think about their future. I cannot. This goes against the whole concept of basing all of my knowledge and information on some numbers. I come from an engineering background, but then when I went into public policy and I discovered the world of qualitative data and how I can learn more from humans and how they think when I interview them, things changed. However, we tried to make a sample roadmap that perhaps can be enhanced once we have this element of qualitative data. So let me begin. So now, I'm going to imagine that we are in the year 2031, and we're going to recap on what we had achieved so far in the past 14 years. By disruptive innovation in education, we wanted to create what we call superhumans. We want to govern a supernation, a nation that is much more developed than what we have today, anywhere in this world. So with disruptive innovation in education, we wanted to create a personalized education that will not go at the pace of going to primary, elementary, and secondary. No, everyone has to do it at their own pace with their own interests. We have competency-based assessment, thematic and primary education in terms of we will no longer teach math, physics, and geography. We are going to create themes like the themes of a refugee crisis or the climate change, and integrate all of the subjects within the theme. And most importantly, we need to teach the new generation soft skills. We need to keep the values of what will make us different from machines always there and integrated in the coming generation. We don't want the coming generation to lose touch with their humanity, what makes them more special over machines. The second, which is one of the most important things, given that we are coming from the Middle East, and we know how there are many difficulties in the region, we want the UAE to be a regional hub for innovation and R&D. We're going to have increased investment in innovation and R&D in niche industries. The concept of becoming a regional hub, we want to pull together the countries, the neighboring countries of the UAE. The UAE cannot survive in a region that is struggling like the one that we have today. So we want to help everyone by creating a knowledge bank. This knowledge bank will depend on information sharing among universities, research institutions, and so on. The last part is Emiratization of the private sector. How does this relate? We want the ones that we will be pulling the region to be Emiratis. They will be guiding everyone. This will be the core value of the UAE being a regional hub. So we want to increase their innovation in R&D and the private sector to move it from 3.35% to 25%. And all of this, of course, will be fueled by the educational revolution that we discussed earlier. The third one, which is a resilient government. What do I mean by a resilient government? A government that is very adaptable to change, very fast, very quick, and of course, a digitized government, fully digitized by the year 2031. So what has not been achieved, now that we are in the year 2031, we're still having problems with the regional dimension, because with the Arab Spring, we are imagining that the destruction of Syria, the destruction of Iraq, and different countries, including the refugee crisis, they will not be solved by the year 2031. There will be a post-conflict agenda that needs to be addressed, and we will still struggle with that. Other than this, with human capital, we will still be losing a lot of jobs. So we need to focus on finding a resilient way for the government to provide for all of the problems that will face human capital. Okay, this was supposed to be connected. In the year 2050, in the year 2050, we want to bring مساهم as a concept of governance that will be the bridge to the year 2071. After creating a supernation, like we've done in the year 2031, we want the Emirati citizens to be able to contribute to the government by being included in the concept of governance. So